Okay, Richard Backus, Motorcycle Classics. I'm here with the Motorcycle Classics Dairyland Cycle Insurance Bonneville build. This is the Triumph that we've been working on for the last number of months, kind of doing our own interpretation of a bobber slash drag bike, and it's come out quite spectacularly. We're really happy with it. Sitting here with me is my son, Charles Anthony Robert Backus. Think about that for a minute. Charles Anthony Robert Backus. I think that might be an acronym. Anyway, Charles is here with me. He's going to start it up, and we're going to listen to this for the first time. Before he does that, we're going to walk around and take a look at a couple of things. What we started with was a stock Triumph Bonneville. What we have is a fairly significantly modified Triumph Bonneville. We didn't do a lot of mechanical work to this. Really, the mechanical work was relegated to the suspension. We put new shocks on the back from YSS. Those are, if I remember correctly, 20 millimeters shorter than the original ones, but that really has a big drop on the back. Pulled us down actually about an inch, and we ended up having to do the same thing up here. We pushed the front forks up through the yokes to pull the front end down. We modified the instrument cluster and went with this cool custom unit from D9 Brackets. The headlamp supporting ears are different. These are billet aluminum units from Joker Machine, as are the turn signals. Those are billet aluminum from Joker Machine. Headlamp shell used to be chrome. That's now wearing a nice coat of gloss black. We've got a new paint job on it that was done by Travis Charbonnet from TC Concepts. Travis did a beautiful job, and in addition to this paint job, take a look at that and then look at a stock Triumph sometime. That filler neck has been moved. It used to be right over here, but because of the paint scheme that we went with, we wanted it to balance, and Travis just cut it out, moved it over, welded it in, filled it up. He acts like it's nothing. I couldn't do something like that if I tried. Other things that we've got on here are just a lot of little touches. That's another unit from Joker Machine, relocating unit for the ignition switch, because the ignition switch used to be up here in the headlamp tab, but that's when you have the big pressed steel headlamp tab. Then of course the exhaust system from D&D Performance, and that's a major unit, and we think this is going to sound pretty cool. Also, Travis made this little duckbill back here on the saddle to give us a little finished piece there, and the saddle itself has been shortened about 8 inches, and we've also bobbed the frame to make the whole thing look a little bit smaller, get the whole thing down lower, and we're pretty happy with the way that it's come out. It seems to fit really nicely. We feel like we've got our own interpretation on the bobber drag bike. Now what we're going to do is Charlie is going to fire it up. We've fired it up once before, and we've proven that it's going to run. And we're going to fire it up, let you give it a listen. Charlie, ignition on. Here we go. Does that sound great or what? It's spectacular. What do you think, Charlie?
I'll take it.
Give it a little rip. Give it another rip. It's great. It sounds so good. It's just incredible. All right, so that's it. That's the Motorcycle Classics Dairyland Cycle Insurance Bonneville build. I'm Richard Backus. This is my son, Charlie. He got to start it up for the first time. Lucky kid. It's all good fun. We'll see you next time. Ta-ta.